Okay, you guys. So to make your smothered fried chicken and gravy, you're gonna need some chicken. Here I have some legs and thighs. I have pre-washed these legs and thighs with salt and vinegar and some room temperature water, lukewarm water. So I'm gonna go ahead. The first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to season my chicken. Okay, I am going to use some black pepper to season my chicken with. Okay, I'm gonna go heavy with my black pepper because I gotta get it all around my chicken, you know, on every piece. Okay, so now I'm going to use some complete seasoning. Need to open this. It's a new one, so it's not open. Okay. This is some good seasoning, complete seasoning, if you guys haven't used it before, okay? Season according to your liking. Use some garlic powder. Okay. I'm gonna use some onion powder. Onion powder helps bring a little spice when you're cooking fried chicken. And I'm gonna use some Larry seasoning salt. You can use whatever type of seasoning salt you have, or you can use regular salt, okay? You don't have to have seasoned salt like I'm using, okay? Let me mix my seasoning together, y'all. My chicken. You toss it around, that's how you're gonna get all that seasoning on every piece. Like this, like so. Let me just start these gloves. I'm gonna set this to the side. Let the seasoning get on there for marinating my chicken. I'm gonna get my flour ready for coating my chicken. Okay. Put me some flour. You use all-purpose or self-rising. It don't matter. Okay, because it's gonna be lightly battered. It's not gonna be like deep frying chicken. Okay. Put this back up. Okay. And we're gonna put season our flour. So I'm putting me some seasoned salt in my flour. Okay. Put some onion powder and garlic powder in my flour and black pepper. Okay. That's the onion powder. The other was the garlic powder. Now I'm gonna put some black pepper in here. I'm gonna take this top off because I want that black pepper in there. Okay. So let me set these to the side. Put some of that complete seasoning in there. And we are going to mix the seasoning in our flour. So go ahead and just stir that together, okay? So now we're gonna batter our chicken, okay? Just gonna lightly flour the chicken like this, okay? Take any excess flour, shake it off. That's what we mean by lightly batter, okay? You guys can see this. That's lightly battered, okay? It's not a super thick coating. I'm gonna sit this over here to the side. And I'm gonna batter some more, y'all. Okay, so I have my chicken over here. It's completed. It's battered, and I have my oil in my cast iron skillet heating up. But while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'm gonna chop up me some onion and bell pepper. Let me get them. I'm not gonna use the whole bell pepper. I'm just gonna use a half a bell pepper. Now, if you don't like bell pepper, you don't have to use a bell pepper. I'm gonna take these seeds out. Rinse the seeds from the inside from a bell pepper. Okay. Now let me cut the bell pepper. Okay. If you guys want to cook along with my video, do so, because this is step by step. And I know some of the younger generation may want to do it along with the video. Okay? And that way, it'll be easier. Okay, y'all, so my oil has heated up to the right temperature. So I'm gonna get ready to start frying this chicken. It may be too hot, but we'll see. I had to turn it down some because it heated up real quick in this cast iron skillet. So I got it on a medium heat. Okay. Okay, so I let it cook on the first side for about a minute when I first put it in, and then I flipped it over. And I'm gonna let this side cook for about another minute, and then I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna do that every 3 minutes. And I'm gonna cook this chicken for about 16 minutes, approximately about 16 minutes. But I'm gonna constantly turn it like every 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm getting ready to turn it over now. Okay. That's some bread from the first batch. Okay. We're gonna take this last batch off. Now we're gonna get ready to start to make our gravy for our smothered chicken and gravy. Our smothered chicken. Okay, now, so I had a little bit more oil than needed to make my gravy, so I poured that amount of oil out. You just want a shallow amount of oil, and you do want your pan drippings, okay? Because this is what's going to help give your gravy the flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my onions. We're going to saute these onions and these bell peppers, okay? While your onions are sauteing, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees, because you're gonna bake this in the oven for about 45 minutes. Okay? Okay, you guys, so the leftover flour from where you battered your chicken, it already has some seasoning in it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use that, okay? I can't give you exact measurements because I don't know what kind of skillet you're using, the size, how much of oil you have left. But I can tell you, you're going to need at least, from what I got, you're just going to spread it out, okay? I'm gonna put that little bit in there, and if I need some more, then I add some more gravy. And with flour to make my roux for my gravy. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna let this cook. Not like to the point where you make brown gravy, but you're gonna cook it a little bit because you don't want that flour taste. Okay? So cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes, no longer than 5. Okay, because you want a light color gravy. And constantly stir it so that it doesn't burn anywhere. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our chicken broth. I'm gonna add a little bit, then I add some more. Go ahead and stir that in. It looks thin, but it'll get thick immediately. And turn it down on low. Okay. Stir it good. See how thick it is? And you add more of the chicken broth to thin it out, okay? I'm gonna add some more. Remember, I'm cooking mine in the oven, so I won't be adding my chicken in here because I'm gonna put it in a pan, okay? Let it cook for about 2 minutes, okay? So that and constantly stir it so that it don't get too thick. To this, I'm gonna add some black pepper, some salt, some onion powder, and some garlic powder. Add some salt. You don't have to add too much. Add some black pepper. Now with the black pepper, when it comes to gravy, I believe that you should be generous with black pepper. Black pepper is one of the flavors that make gravy. Add your little onion powder, and yes, you use an onion, but add you just a little bit. You want to use whole garlic, you can, but I'm going to use some garlic powder. Okay. I'm going to stir this. Now, I'm going to get ready to pour this over into my chicken in the pan. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and let's pour our gravy over our chicken. Yeah, this is gonna be so good. Yes, it is. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bake this in the oven for about 45 minutes, or until your likeness, you know, however you want to bake yours. Okay, and then we'll be back once it's. Okay, you guys, so our smothered chicken and gravy is done out of the oven. I'm gonna let this cool off and finish cooking my dinner so that I can serve it to my family. Thank you guys for joining Cooking with TK. Don't forget to hit like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys try this recipe. Smothered chicken.